Hello, everybody. You caught me in the middle of trying to rush around and get this ready because I told Jay to start and then realized I wasn't ready. Oh, well. Welcome in, guys. This is Welcome to Wonderland, except that I am not Rich Davis. Shock of shocks. They are having pretty severe thunderstorms in that region and therefore are without power. So I am jumping in and filling in on the show with Jay. Excuse me. What are we going to sell? Some stuff I just got today. We're going to have a lot of blank variants today, guys. So if you're into that, this is a good show for you. If you're not, I've got some other fun stuff I can offer you, especially some Triple B books, maybe some rock and roll books, maybe some other things. So stick around, see what we've got going on. I'm going to try and pull it together. I'm going to be real honest. That's one of my better openers.
Love it, man.
Pretty happy with the way that came out. I'll be real honest. Hello from Casa de Kyle. This is my house. Again, we're filling in. If you weren't here for the cold open or you missed it, Rich and AJ are without power right now. Prayers for that part of the country. They're getting hit with some really bad storms. So Jay and I are going to fill in for at least a little bit. I don't have a ton of product here ready to go. I've got a big stack of stuff that isn't quite ready to go. But I've got about 3/4 of a short box, that is, assuming you guys are into blank variants. If you're not into blank variants, this is going to be a very, very slow show. Just saying. This is what happens when Jay calls you at 2 minutes to 8 and says, hey, this thing happened. And you go, okay. Well, I'm sitting here processing books anyway because I was going to do a sale this weekend from Cherry Capital. So let's just wing it and do something. So we're going to have some new stuff that nobody's ever seen before. Some turtle stuff that I offered last night just in case somebody wants to get in on the Tom Waltz offer. And we'll just see how it goes. So should I start with blank variants, Mr. Nope? Is that what you're telling me? Or should I start with like the blank variant to end all blank variants? Let me grab it. So I have a few of this. This is Aliens Vampirella #1 blank variant. None of you are going to buy this book right now because I'm going to ask $100. It sells on eBay. You can look it up for $120. I'm going to ask $100. This is a wicked low print run. I'm just doing this to be a troll. I don't expect anybody to buy it. We're going to save this for later when I can put it on sale.
Oh.
Mainly because I wanted to get out of the box so it wouldn't be in my way. Like, let's be honest here. Okay, we'll start with some blanks that people can actually afford to buy. We have Iron Man #1 blank variant, $5. I have 2 copies of Firefly #1 blank variant for $5. I have 3 copies Chaos Comics and Dynamite Authentics blank of Chastity. So if somebody wants to draw a book with some collars, this is a book for you. Chastity #1 blank. I have 3 of those for $3. $3 whole on those if somebody's into those. I don't have a rack here. I don't have stands. I don't have anything. So I'm literally just going to be flashing these things on the screen and offering them to you. So you just got to act fast when we do this. Old Man Hawkeye. This one's not priced. We're going to go $5 on this. Old Man Hawkeye #1 blank, $5. Old Man Obi-Wan and Anakin blank variant, $10. From Dynamite, Justice Inc., The Avenger blank variant. I don't know what this book is, but it's written by Mark Waid. $3. And Justice League No Justice #1, $5. So that's the first batch that I grabbed out of the box. Again, guys, if you want one, just shout it out, claim it. Again, we're just going to fill in for Rich for a while, and if maybe he and AJ get their power back on, maybe they'll come and visit, or maybe I'll run out of product. So we'll see what happens. Should I show some not blank variants, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay. Some of these are definitely Triple B books, but we'll start with Red Sonja, Volume 2, #13. Jenny Frizen, Vegan, High Art Modern Icon cover. This is 1 of 50, a 1 in 50, with Dynamic Forces COA. Dynamic Forces COA, $15. I'm sure. I'm just saying that. Like I told him, hey, if you get power back on, come and do the show. I'm more than happy to move aside so I can get back to what I was doing. But we'll be here until they're done, until we're in that, until whatever happens. Red Sonja, Volume 2, #14, Jenny Frizen, Modern Icon, High-End Vegan Variant, $20. This is also a 1 in 50. Or a 1 of 50, I should say. They need a Jenny Raider. Wow. Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Awesome.
All right. This book has Peter Criss on the cover. Kiss #9. This is the photo cover. This is the cover F. This is technically a virgin variant. Kaiju versus Kiss, $5.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Kiss #10, cover D. This is, you see the 2 giant Kiss robots, also $5. Kiss #5, cover F. Again, it's a group photo shot with the original lineup of Kiss. $5. This is the one where Gene Simmons thinks he's Galactus. This is Kiss #8.
Ooh.
Cover D. Virgin, $5. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell #4. This is out of print, but it's only $5. Princess Leia, Scotty Young. Princess Leia #1, $5.
Ooh, there we go.
Ed's going to claim the Kiss group photo.
Good grab, Eddie.
All right.
So, question for the chat. How How you feel about the little chat box?
Yeah, what do you guys think of the thing in the corner? Can you read it on your screen? How does it look out in YouTube land? I have not had a chance to log in and watch it since it became a thing. Triple B, it's a good thing you're here. Don't leave. Because I have some Triple B books. Should I go back and show him the ones I already showed him?
Yes.
All right. Just in case anybody wasn't paying attention or they were Triple B and just got here. I had all those Kiss books. But we'll start. This is Red Sonja, Volume 2, Number 13, Jenny Frison Virgin High Art Modern Icon. So 1 in 50. $15. I apologize about the glare. There's just not a lot I can do with this one. Ed, it's bit.ly/Kyle J. So that was the Red Sonja number 13, Jenny Frison for 15. Red Sonja Volume 2, Number 14. Again, the Jenny Frison Modern Icon High-End Virgin variant. Another 1 in 50 for $20. But I have more Triple B books coming. Okay. This is going to be $65. This is going to be one of the more expensive books that I've got right now. This is The Boys, number 7, cover A, signed with COA by Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson. It's number 2 of 150. Number 2 of 150, signed, sealed with COA. $65. All right. Back to Kiss. This is Kiss, number 10, C cover. This is, I forget what this is an homage to, but this is $5. Scotty Young, Star Wars Darth Vader, number 1, $10. Again, I can't do a whole lot about the glare. I apologize. I'm doing the best I can on no planning and none of my gear. So, okay. Kiss number 4, cover C. Again, it's a whole group shot. This is Amy Chu Kiss for $5. This is the Black Cat Comics variant. Jay, do I keep freezing?
You're a little stubborny.
Okay. Bear with me 1 second.
Got you started, Kurt. Yeah, I thought the addition of the chat box was cool as well. I use it on my shows on the restream, but nice. Okay, so Kurt's got Kiss number 4, and then Lorena's gonna take the Scotty's Darth and Leia.
Okay. All right. Hopefully I won't be so stuttery. I switched to the Wi-Fi network. That's actually where I'm at. All right. Here's the thing, Lorena. I've got more that aren't even ready to go that you're going to want. I guarantee it.
Yeah, nope. I think that's going to be helpful with some sales shows, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Kurt, do you want me to go back and show all of the Kiss books I've already shown?
Lorena's the hero you didn't know you needed.
Oh, believe me, I can grab those books and get them priced up real fast. But Kurt, do you want me to show all the Kiss books I haven't shown? I've already shown. I'm happy to do that. Okay. So this is Kiss #1. This is the Black Cat Comics variant, $5. All right, here's a Triple V book. One of only 25 printed. This is Jennifer Blood #20. The high-end Virgin Ultra Limited 1 of 25 variant. Sealed with COA. $65. There's only 25 of them. Okay. So this book, I have to be kind of careful how I hold it. So we're going to go like this. This is Deja Thoris and the Green Men of Mars, #7. You can see her bazongas right on the cover. This is Deja Thoris, the Green Men of Mars, #7. High-end, full-color risque variant, 1 of 50. Signed or sealed with COA for $20. This is also a risque one, but you can't like see pointies, so I can show you this one. This is Deja Thoris and the Green Men of Mars, #8, high-end, ultra limited, full color risque cover for $15. Okay, this is another one where I have to very specifically place my finger. Deja Thoris and the Green Men of Mars, #9, high-end, ultra limited, risque, 1 of 50, $20. Again, I think it's an extra $5 if you can see her regions. I don't know. All right. Let's see what else I can grab in this priced up real quick here. Or should I do some more blanks?
We got a few more people in the room. Show some more blanks.
Okay. Is John Cole here? I'm kidding. Because I've got some John Cole books. All right. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do there, Ed. All right, this is $5. This is Scotty Young, Red Wolf, #1. $5. Age of Ultron versus Marvel Zombies, Scotty Young, $5. And of course, Planet Hulk from Secret Wars, Scotty Young, #1 for $5. Okay, let's do some blanks. $20, Rainbow Bright, #1 blank. Rom Space Knight, blank variant, $3. Mars Attacks, #1 blank variant, $5 on the Mars Attacks. What's up, Lyle? $5 for Star Wars Princess Leia blank variants. I got a couple of those, 2 of those. Pathfinder City of Secrets #1 blank variant. I have 2 of those for $3. Civil War, Secret Wars, Civil War blank variant for $3.
Yeah, it's a shock.
Yeah, Riches Without Power. We're hoping that things are cooling down for them. There's pretty bad storms out there right now, so all that good stuff. Army of Darkness Forever. This is a gray blank. Like a charcoal gray blank.
Ooh.
#1 for $4. Deadpool versus Old Man Logan blank, $5. Gold Key Alliance blank, $3. Army of Darkness for Kurt.
And
You got
hello,
it, Kurt.
Pop.
All right. Immortal Thor #1 blank variant, $5. Robin versus Batman #1 blank, $5. Thor #1 blank, $5. I realize I'm saying the same thing over and over again with different titles, but every time I have to think about, okay, what do I say?
Yeah.
I'm not nearly caffeinated enough to be doing a live sale. Black Panther #1 blank variant, $5. And Chewbacca. Star Wars Chewbacca #1 blank variant, $5.
See, the trick is you buy yourself a cheap blank, go to a con, and spend the money on art to put on the blank.
Well, unless somebody wants to spend a lot of money on a blank.
That's true.
I do have those, but those are real expensive. So I have a stack here. I'm going to show you guys. Let's do a little show and tell. Jay, can you play the show and tell bumper from the Friday night tab?
Well, I would if it would let me switch to Friday night. For some reason, it won't let me.
Okay, I will do.
Of course, it works for Kyle.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you have there today? Show and tell us. Tell us what you brought in today. Just to recap the rules, we show and then we talk about it. That's the tell part.
There you go. So I'm going to show you guys the stack of blanks that I am taking with me this weekend to convention that I will be getting custom. I probably won't get all of these done. I'm going to be real honest because that'd get way too expensive. Yes, Make Two, I can.
Blank
especially because you haven't been invoiced yet. So yes, if you claim stuff today, I can totally add that to your invoice. TJ James, that will be a topic of conversation that will happen here on the Experience another day. Okay, you want the Leia and the Rom?
Good grabs.
My pile fell. Leia. Rom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Katie, I thought the same thing.
Rainbow Bright. By the way, I saved one of these out. I'm going to have Kaylin Smith do it. K-Pop knows who that is. And why that's the perfect pick. I didn't ship anything. I haven't shipped anything in the last couple of weeks. Just because my post office is kind of a pain in the butt. So I don't like to ship until I've got a reason for them to come pick them up. Okay, so we said show and tell. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm taking to con this weekend to get CCAs done. Not all of these are going to get done, but
I'm just more surprised that there was a Rainbow Bright comic.
Yeah, it was from Dynamite, which is wild. All right. Dawn of DC Primer blank is going with me this weekend. Lone Ranger. Fan-4-Stick or Fantastic Four. Mark Millar, John Romita, Hit Girl. Marvel Original Sin. Rugrats. Doctor Who. I have 2 copies with Spawn Kills Everyone 2. AJ, that is a good question that is complicated, and I would love to answer it for you. Let me finish showing this off, and we'll talk about it. Mighty Avengers #1. Origin 2. Inhuman 1. Grim Knight 1, which I'm thinking about finding someone to do an absolute Batman, absolute Bane kind of thing.
Ooh.
Detective Comics 1027. This is one of those colossally thick books. So that'll be fun. Doodle Jump. Black Vampirella Mind Warp.
Oh.
Walking Dead Deluxe. #1. A Rainbow Bright. Fire and Ice. A regular Vampirella. Jerk. All-Star Batman. Mars Attacks. This one, Jay Fosgitt has already claimed.
Oh, that's going to be dope.
Fantastic Four. This one, Seth the Moose has already claimed. Another Vampirella. Batman Superman. And Xeno Warrior Princess. Mm-hmm. TJ, if I get Original Sin done, it will be Uatu the Watcher. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no, Fozzie is one of my good friends. In fact, I mean, I wasn't going to sell it, but if somebody wants it, I have a J. Fosgitt CCA right here.
Love that so much.
That will do for, let's call it $50. Hand drawn by Jay Fosgitt at Cherry Capital Comic Con last year. This is his take on Wolverine.
Got that bulldog energy from the Tom and Jerry cartoons.
It really does. Okay, that can go over there. Jay, do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Run a quick commercial break. Just one short spot.
One short spot. All right.
Yep, I have to make an adjustment.
Alrighty. Give me just a second. I got to get my bearings because I'm kind of all over the place here.
Okay,
right.
I'll do it.
No, I got it. Here we go. I got it.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel,
That'd be really great. Thanks. What happened to one, homie?
My batteries died.
You're a real mess tonight, but I love you.
I am. I'm throwing out.
All right.
I'm throwing out so much.
All right, yeah, we're both a little thrown off. I had to move because my whole left leg was going numb. So, all right, let's go through. I've got, I don't know, about a quarter of a short box left of blanks. Let's get through them all, and then we'll work on some other stuff. How's that? Batman Shadow, $10. I have 2 copies of that. A White Army of Darkness Forever for $4. Batman Grim Knight. I have 2 more copies of that. They're $5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more DC Dawn of DC primers blanks. for $4. Oh, we'll do that one in a minute. Magus Robot Fighter, $3. Okay. Now we're to the point where we can deal with that. Okay. I have a stack of these. They're blue. Project Superpowers Fractured State. Number ones in blue. 1, 2. I have at least 5. They're $3 a piece. Ah. My short box is on my cord. All right. I have red Project Superpowers Fractured States. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that for $3 each. Am I good? What are you asking me, Jay?
I saw you kind of struggling backstage for a second, so I was asking if you were good.
Oh, yeah, no, I was trying to get the laptop stand over my legs as opposed to sitting crisscross applesauce.
Yeah,
because my legs are going numb, and it's not quite as wide as I am, so it was a little bit of a contortionist act there for a second. All right, I have 1, 2, 3 Lone Rangers. It's raining pretty hard here too, AJ. I'll be honest. A Deja of Mars blank. You get somebody to draw some real good collars on that book. Unbreakable Red Sonja blank, $3. The Boys blank, $3. It's another Deja of Mars. Purgatory Must Die. This is like an orange color. It's going to be $3. Deadpool, number 1. $10 for that blank.
The Boys for Kurt.
All right. Oh, Grumpy Cat and Garfield.
Oh, that's a crossover.
$3. I thought about taking this one and having Jay Fosgett draw on it, but figured I'd save that one for somebody. John Carter, Warlord of Mars, $3. I did know that.
Oh.
All right, Ed is going to claim the Garfield.
Nice.
All right. The Unworthy Thor. $5. You guys, does anybody get that reference? Conan O'Brien would have Chris Hemsworth on when the original Thor movies were coming out, and they would play a clip of like him jumping into battle with the hammer, and it would go, "I'm Thor." Be great.
Wow.
All right, this is the Joker 80th anniversary blank. $10. Another Army of Darkness Forever. Ant-Man and Wasp. $5. All right. So Ed is getting Garfield and Grumpy Cat. Kurt is getting the Boys. Very cool. All right. So what I have left that I'm going to offer tonight, we did this last night, but I'm going to offer it again in case anybody wasn't there last night. I am going to be at a convention this weekend with Tom Waltz of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I have a stack of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles books that if you want to claim it on the show tonight, I will take it to the convention, get it signed and COA'd for you. All right. If Tom charges me for his signature or his time, that bill will be cut up again across everybody, or across the total number of books he is showing or he's signing. So, I will invoice you for that at a later time. Again, like if he says, "Oh, I'll sign all of those," $50 for the hour or whatever, and I sell one, but I've got 25 books for him to sign, I'm only going to charge you $2. Like, don't worry. All right. We're going to start here. This is TMNT 100. This is the Fingerprint Ink exclusive Mirage Jam Virgin variant for $60. Have 2 copies of this. They are $10 a piece. This is TMNT 99. This is the Eastman cover. Ed, it depends on what you're trying to draw. Oh, and I was going to answer AJ's question earlier about grading blanks. Should we do that before I keep showing Turtles books, or should I keep showing Turtles books for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. And, let's answer. I think Katie said something to him, but
yes. So K-pop kind of answered AJ's question, which is if you get a blank, you can have it graded just blank, and it's graded again on how white the cover is and how the condition, just like any other graded book. If you have it graded with art on it, they'll grade it as art. It comes back and it says art in the corner. It doesn't necessarily have a grade. It just gets encapsulated. So that's an option. Ed had asked, do these books have an inside cover? Almost everything I have here does. These are just staple-ons. The ones that do not are like the Joker's 80th anniversary and the Blue Batman that I'm taking. These are not just staple-ons. They are the actual covers. So almost everything here has a regular cover underneath it. The outside is just a staple-on blank. Then what was the other question I had?
Let's see. The Cherry Pop-Tart? Peach Momoko?
No,
one?
best thing to use to draw on a blank cover.
Oh, okay.
The best thing to use to draw on a blank cover is whatever you're comfortable with. Ed, the thing I will tell you, like when Mog does a blank cover with watercolors, for instance, Mog is an expert in watercolors, right? So she knows how to handle the cover, how much water to apply to it so it doesn't ripple too much, all of that kind of stuff. Most folks that I have do blank covers use Copics, so alcohol markers, Sharpies, some paint pens, maybe some whiteout, that kind of stuff. Anything that you could use on like cardstock paper. But you can use anything on them. Really, it's really up to what you're comfortable with. Yeah. What I would encourage you to do, Ed, is if you use a colored Sharpie, do a color, let it dry, come back with another layer, you know what I'm saying, and let it dry in between. But no, they shouldn't smear. Just depends on how thick you put it on, or like if they're the paint Sharpies versus the regular pigment Sharpies, those kind of things. Did that answer all the questions? Well, you look, I need to take a drink, Jay.
Okay.
I do. Okay. Lewis, you're asking a multifaceted question. Do I have any for sale? No. Do I own copies? Yes. No, Ed. No other cheap blank Garfields. The cheapest blank I have here that is like cartoony that I could sell you is Rugrats. I got one Garfield. So, all right, we'll go back to the Turtles. This is. Do I have the peach cover? No, I have the original run of Cherry Pop Tart, not the more recent stuff. Yeah, no, in the old days they were super glossy and they didn't take ink very well. These are all more like traditional white cardstock printer paper. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Alpha, $7. This is the C cover. This has both the beginning of the Jason Aaron story and the beginning of the new Tom Waltz storyline. So that's $7. Also at the convention is Eric Powell. This is Goon, One for the Road. $5. And then again, you'll be billed for the cost of the signature later. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 66 with a giant really post-it note on it because it came damaged, which is why it's only $5. TMNT Alpha, this is the B cover. Again, it's $7. It's the introductory to the Jason Aaron run and the introductory to the new Tom Waltz run. $7. I have 5 copies of this, at least. 5 copies. These are $10 each. This is TMNT 100. Again, this is the Eastman cover. Kurt wants the black and white Turtles. Kurt, do you want me to get it signed by Tom Waltz? Alien versus Vampirella blank. Yes, that is just one issue. But again, remember, that is a ridiculously low print run. It's ridiculously expensive.
Oh,
Why you whistle, Jay?
I thought I muted. See, that time I thought I muted. Sorry, dog. Hands being crazy over there.
Hi, hon.
You looked over here. Jeez. How much?
How much for Vampirella?
Yeah.
Alien Vampirella?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me put Kurt's book in the pile and grab them. Okay, this is a ridiculously low print run. They did not print a lot of this blank. This is Aliens Vampirella #1 blank variant. They sell regularly on eBay for between $115 and $120. I have them for $100. This is the one thing I don't like about the text on screen.
Yeah.
Is that when we get trolled on Twitch, people can see it.
Yeah.
All right, so $10 for TMNT 100s. Again, I can get it signed by Tom Waltz. TMNT The Last Ronin. This is a Kevin Eastman design archive of The Last Ronin, which is be very careful because this has not been opened. I have another copy that I've opened and looked at. But it's like it's the notes. The TMNT design archive of The Last Ronin. That's $15. It will be bagged and boarded. The Last Ronin 2 Revolution #3. This is the A cover. This is the first Koya and the first Zhang Fei Tong. $9. Again, but I can get that signed by Tom Waltz for you. This is Last Ronin #4. This is the RI cover. This is a pretty rare cover at this point. They sold out pretty fast. $40. What's a second print, Lewis?
Last one.
You can't be more specific. This is not a second print. This is a first print RI. This cover was used for the second print.
Take care, make two.
But they made a change color-wise. Okay, so this is Last Ronin number 2. This is the A cover. It's really, really nice condition. $20. Last Ronin 2, Revolution number 3. No, none of these are second prints. These are all first prints. This is the A cover. Again, it's $9. It's the first Kaya, first Ying Fei Tong. I have a couple of those. TMNT Revolution number 1. No, sorry. This is TMNT The Last Ronin 2 Revolution number 3. This is the cover. This is the RI cover of that. $50. Really dope Last Ronin cover. Last Ronin 2 Revolution. This is the Freddie Williams RI. $25. Last Ronin Revolution 2. Number 3. This is the B cover, which is the Eastman cover of Revolution 2, or Last Ronin 2 Revolution. This is also $9. It is first Koya, first Jing Fei Tong. Last Ronin Revolution number 1. This is the C cover by Ben Bishop. $10. And I have 2 more of the number 3 first appearance books. So like 5 total of that. If you're into any of those Turtles books and want them signed by Kevin or by Tom Waltz, let me know. Happy to facilitate that for you. Most of them will probably wind up signed anyway. I know that some folks are having some budgetary, trying to be good on their budget, and I don't want to hit anybody too hard. So, like, I'm probably going to get them signed anyway, and they'll be available later on if you want them with COA. But if you want, like, dibs, now's the time to claim it, because who knows what I'll decide to keep and what I'll decide not to.
Right.
Okay. All right. Hey, we managed.
Hold on.
Okay. We made it through a whole hour.
Hey.
Yeah, we made it through a whole hour. So I have some more stuff that I have not. Triple B on that blank. I didn't expect anybody to buy it. I was shocked at what it was worth. I fully expect that will be one of those books that on a night where, maybe we're doing a 25% off kind of thing, that might get picked up, or it'll wind up on eBay or something like that. So again, I basically dragged this out because I didn't want it to get mixed in with everything else and to troll everybody.
Yeah.
Because like every retailer I ask about it was like $100 light on the price. So let me see what I have here that's priced. If there's anything here. that's priced and ready to go out. So talk amongst yourself. Yeah, Triple B, you know me better than that. I'm not going to rip somebody off. Like, I thought, so when I got them, they had this sticker on the back that said $100. I'm going, somebody messed up the price gun, right? Like, and just put an extra zero on it. It's a $10 book. So I went and looked it up just to be sure. And sure enough, my jaw hit the floor so hard, I almost collapsed. That's me being sarcastic, but you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't believe it. I've never seen a blank variant sell for that much. But it is a ridiculously low print run. Seems like they printed like 200.
Hello,
which is
Edwin.
really low. What up, Edwin?
Yeah.
I didn't. I did, Ed. It's not. It's not special. It's just the A cover. All right, Jay, you can leave it on. We all know that Han is there and that dogs shake.
Yes. God.
Okay. You don't got to mute just for Han. He's the mascot of the EXP at this point.
That's true.
I mean, it's between him and John Cole, and I'll take him.
Is it just
All
the
right.
low print run that makes it that much, though? That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
You still have that.
I do have a Mars Attack blank, Lorena.
She'll grab it.
Let me pull it out here for you. Pull out the stack. Do. Again, guys, send good vibes to Rich and AJ for their being without power, you know, and with it raining that much, like, hopefully there are good sump pumps and, you know, all of that kind of stuff, because the last thing you want is water in your comic book store.
No, that's terrible.
There you go, Lorena. All right. All right, guys. I'm happy to have done an hour. Do you guys want me to go through and show you the things I've showed you already one more time, just to give you a second look, to show the people who have come late or come later? Nobody came late, but yeah, K-pop, when that happened, I wound up taking them a bunch of Aftershock Ambassador exclusives and rare Aftershock books that I had, because I was working for them at the time. Just to help them kind of quick sell some stuff to make up for all the losses while they waited for their bank grant. So I can show you guys all the blanks again. I can show you guys the books that are ready to go. Try and get the rest of this stuff ready. Ed, probably not. Everything's going to ship next week because I'm having surgery a week from Friday. And with being at convention this weekend, the odds of me doing a specifically horror or weird stuff show are pretty slim. I may, again, like, I've got some stuff like this Red Rising, Sons of Ares, that I'm going to have to offer eventually. And I'm hoping to have those done by like maybe Saturday evening or Sunday afternoon. And I can do something from the convention. But I don't know. But everything will get shipped out before I have surgery. And again, like K-pop, I know K-pop, I don't have anything for you. But Ed, if you wanted to come up to convention, we can save you on shipping, and I can deliver it to you in person because I know you're close enough to do that. So just let me know. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run back through the blanks and everything that's ready to go. Give everybody one last shot in case you've joined late. And then we're going to call it a night. I still have a lot of stuff to do to get ready for convention. Not the least of which is putting these books back in boxes. So we'll get right to it. We'll get it going real fast here. Okay. This is Make 2 grabbed the ROM and the there we go. There we go. Now we're good. Okay. Okay. So Joker 80th anniversary special blank variant $10. Let me bring the box over here and I'll put them in the box as I'm showing them again. See you later, Triple B. Remember, I've got those red Sonias and things if you're into those, but again, those will be around. Ant-Man and the Wasp, #1, $5. Well, Ed, I will be in Grand Rapids tomorrow, if you can get to Grand Rapids.
Undiscovered country.
Lorena, do me a favor. Send an email to kyle@theexplive.com. And I will get it in your pile. I probably won't invoice it for you until next week. But I will make a note to get it from the office and take it to the warehouse so I can ship it. All right. Army of Darkness Forever blank, $4. Unworthy Thor, $5. I just know I will forget and I'm not going to the office in the morning and it's at the office. So, John Carter, Warlord of Mars, blank, $3. Oh, you jerk face. That's why your movie was terrible, John Carter, Warlord of Mars. You won't stand up in a short box. Okay. Deadpool, #1, $10. No, I don't yell at comics when I'm pricing them by myself. Not at all. Yeah, Purgatory Must Die. This is the Orange Authentics, $3. No. Not at all, Ed. Because I'm going to Grand Rapids tomorrow, and then I will come back probably the same way. Deja of Mars. This is a Deja Thoris book, $3. I have 2 copies of that. Unbreakable Red Sonja, #1. $3. Now Red Sonja is getting on my last nerve. 2, 3 of these. Lone Ranger, #1, blank, $3. They just had, I was out of town. They just did an anime and manga figure sale, TJ. They haven't announced the next one. I did have a $3 orange cover of Purgatory Must Die. Do you want it, Ed?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You got it, Ed. So I have, again, 5 of these red Project Superpowers #1 blanks. They're red Project Superpowers Fractured States. 4, 5. I have 5 of these blue Project Superpowered Fractured States. These are $3 each. Magus Robot Fighter, $3. I have 4 of this. This is Dawn of DC Primer blanks. These are $3. Two copies of Batman Grim Knight #1 for $5. Batman the Shadow blank, 2 of these for $10. Star Wars Chewbacca, $5. Black Panther #1, $5. Fighting to put these back in the box is a real pain in the backside, literally, because of how far I have to lean over. Thor #1, $5. Batman versus Robin #1, $5. The Immortal Thor #1, $5. Gold Key Alliance. I need to find out what this is. But it's a $3 book. Deadpool versus Old Man Logan, $5. Okay, now I'm just getting angry.
Ooh.
Civil War Secret Wars, $3. You looked it up, didn't you, Jay?
Sure did.
What is it?
A series that features 5 gold key characters: Magnus, Mighty Samson, Solar, Dr. Spectre, and Turok.
Oh, cool. All right. In case you guys couldn't tell, you're resting on top of a short box tonight. Rainbow Bright, $20. I have another Princess Leia for $5. And 2 copies of Pathfinder, City of Secrets. Oh, and one is Wake the Dead. Sorry, they're 2 different books, 2 different Pathfinders, but they're both blanks and they're both $3.
Yep, I do.
Okay. Then the other books we had for tonight. Planet Hulk #1, Scotty Young variant, $5. Marvel's Age of Ultron versus Marvel Zombies, Scotty Young variant. This one says, do you have any 2s? Ultron and the zombie are playing Go Fish. Do you have any 2s? Brains. $5. Red Wolf #1, Scotty Young, $5. I don't remember ever seeing that one before. Wait, hold on. Deja Thoris and the Green Men of Mars, #9, high-end, ultra-limited, full-color, risque variant, limited to 50 made. This is one of them, $20. And again, full-on pointy anatomical bits. I guess you can kind of see them, but not so clearly in this one, so I'm good. Deja Thoris and the Green Men of Mars, #8, high-end, ultra-limited color, full-color risque edition. Again, this is limited to 50, $15. Deja Thoris and the Green Men of Mars, #7, high-end color, full-color, extremely limited risque edition. By the way, all these Deja Thorises are sealed with COA. One of 50, $20. Jennifer Blood, #20, high-end virgin ultra limited, one of 25 variant. Sealed with COA, $65. This is Kiss #1, Black Cat Comics variant, $5. Which I suppose is appropriate that they have Peter Criss on the cover.
Mm.
This is Kiss #10, cover C, $5. The Boys #7, signed with COA. This is the A cover. Signed with COA by Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson, numbered 2 of 150. Like signed and numbered. This is number 2 of 150, $65. Red Sonja, Volume 2, number 14. Jenny Frison Virgin Modern Icon High-End Limited Edition. This is one of 50. I have 2 of them for $20. Red Sonja, Volume 2, number 13. Jenny Frison Virgin High Art Modern Icon, 1 in 50. This is 15. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, number 4, $5. Kiss, number 8, cover D. This is the Thanos cover, $5. Sorry, I can't do more about the glare, guys. Like I said, we're just hopping in trying to, fill in here. So I'm not prepared and don't have good cameras or anything. So Kiss, number 10, cover D with the Kiss robots, $5. Kiss, number 9. This is the photo cover of Peter Criss. This is cover F. It's the Virgin Kaiju versus Kiss. It's $5. In Justice League No Justice blank, $5. Justice Inc. The Avenger, $3. Star Wars Obi-Wan and Anakin blank, $10. Old Man Hawkeye, number 1 blank, $5. I have 3 copies of this. This is Chaos Comics and Dynamite collab for Chastity #1. Blank variant, $5. Firefly. I have 2 of these blanks for $5. Iron Man #1 blank for $5. And last but not least for $100. Aliens versus Vampire blank variant. Aliens versus Vampirella blank variants. $100. They regularly sell for between $115 and $120 on eBay. So, super rare. All right. That's all I've got for tonight, guys. That is what I have available, what I had ready to go. I apologize I don't have more. I apologize for Rich and AJ and the weather, although I can't control the weather, so why should I apologize for it?
It's true.
But they will be back next week, hopefully. Tomorrow, being Wednesday, Rex will be back with with Comic Collectibles from Dynamic Forces with Rex. Then Jay will be doing Jay's Q&A, featuring no Kyles. So that will be tomorrow night from 9 to 11. There you go. Kyle's not here, man. And I won't be. AJ, I did a whole show yesterday of exclusively Turtles. Well, Turtles and 2 other books.
Yeah.
There was one Goon, and then I talked about The Future Is. So, but the whole show last night was exclusively Turtles. If you want to go back and watch it, you're more than welcome. And you can email me, Kyle at the EXP Live, if there's something you want. But other than that, that's what that was. So, again, Jay will have the show tomorrow night. He will do Kyle and Jay's Q&A without Kyle, which is good because Kyle will likely be in a car somewhere.
Yeah.
Then Thursday, again, depending on what I get done, what I'm able to pick up, what the situation is, I may be filling in for Miss Jen from 7 to 8 Eastern. No, you're good, AJ. You can go back and watch it. It's available on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you can email me if you want something. I'm good with that. Anyway, so I may be filling in for Miss Jen on Thursday. I do not know. I think it's going to depend on if I have to go get Ming Chen from the airport. I joke. I love Ming, but like, brah, don't ask me to pick you up from the airport. It's not my vacation. It's not your vacation. It's my vacation. You're working. Anyway. But we'll see. Because I do have a pretty big stack of books here that you guys didn't get to see just because they're not ready to go yet. So I may fill in Thursday night from the hotel room, depending on what is happening with the convention itself, what my responsibilities wind up being to that and that sort of thing. So maybe tune in for that. But then after that will be the Geek Chat. Des and Rich will be here for the Geek Chat. And then Sketch Up with Mel and Mog. They are having a bunch of great folks on who are, going to be drawing live, and you can pick up the art. So that'll be cool for you. Then Friday, I will be live from the show floor with a much better setup than I have now, because the better setup is in the car ready to go, and I just couldn't go get it because it's pouring here. Anyway, so as I was saying, Friday at 1 o'clock Eastern, I will be live with Matthias for the FOC show, live from the show floor where I'll have better internet than I have right now. And then Nick will be doing the original art show. He had some killer pieces uploaded for thumbnails last night, so I'm excited for those. And then Nancy will be here for Friday night for Friday Night Live with Comics Unlimited. If I don't do a show on Thursday, I will likely do a show on Sunday. but just be watching the social medias for all of that. There are also, guys, make sure you have your notifications turned on, because there's a chance Saturday night I will go live from the the Steve Dillon Memorial Art Auction at Cherry Capital Comic Prom, and let you guys bid on some of those pieces if you're interested. And then I will also be live on Saturday with the Gary Reed Award ceremony. So we will be live all weekend from Cherry Capital Comic Con. So just keep your eyes peeled, man. And we'll see you later on. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for the purchases. You'll be invoiced tonight.
Gonna say before I end the show
tonight.
Yeah. Next up. Yeah, I got you. It's gonna be a different show. Kicking It with Henri. It's not gonna be a sales show. He's doing a crowdfunder creator hangout. He is going to have my buddy Dan Price, Bigfoot Knows Karate, Chris Soloff, Stefan Frank, maybe.
Frank.
I'm terrible with names. Frank. Okay.
Frank.
Joe Benitez.
Yeah, the Joe Benitez.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get an interview with Joe Benitez for 5 years, and Henri just gets him because Stefan Frank's like, hey, can my buddy show up?
Yep. Aaron
freaking Henri.
Rablowski.
Yep.
And Mr. Fish Lee. They're going to be talking about their campaigns, and it's an Henri show, so you know it's going to be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So just wanted to that's coming up at 10 Eastern, 9 Central.
And hey, because Henri's not here to defend himself, guys, Henri had a rough day on the Kickstarter front. Had some pledges canceled last second, or had some pledges canceled today, and that kind of thing. So if you're thinking about backing Warlion issue 3, and you can afford to do so, tonight during his show, if you would go on Kickstarter and back the book, it would mean a lot to Henri. He works very hard on his books, and he knows that you all work very hard for your money. So he doesn't want to ask you guys a whole lot, especially here on the EXP. But just circle of trust. Don't tell anybody. If you guys could go help Henri out, that would be, I would consider it a personal favor. I really would appreciate it. Because a happy Henri writes the mailer on time and doesn't call me 6 times a day. And, I love Henri, but a happy Henri is a productive Henri, and he needs that, man. So, Again, if y'all could check that out. Yeah, I was on there today too, TJ. I've been on the air a lot this week, and it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, y'all saw me hanging out working on this stuff earlier. You might have tuned in for that. I did that hangout earlier. But like I said, if you guys could tune in on Henri's show, back whatever Kickstarters you can afford to back. If you could back Henri's, I would appreciate it. Yeah. Although Henri will be like, you guys got to back my friends, and you should back as many of those as possible too. But just, me asking as a friend. So,
all right.
I will let everybody go now, because otherwise I will Midwest goodbye this entire show. Well, time to go, and it'll take us 25 more minutes to leave. So, if Jay doesn't press the button, then I'll just keep talking while I put these books away. So, you guys, I will see you later this weekend. Jay, say your thing.
Yes, I was just going to say, everyone, I'm pushing the button now. Hope you have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully, we'll have Welcome to Wonderland next week, and hope to see you at the party at Henri's. So, have a great night, everybody.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.